Yo. What's up, everybody?
Yo. Big Steppa Podcast.
What up? It's your boy Dove. Big
Jada
Steppa Podcast. Got my man right here.
What's going on?
You already know. We're going to introduce everybody today. We got 3 different guests today. 2 ladies. We got a gentleman. We're going to start from here.
Hey, y'all. I'm Yana.
Got Yana in the building.
Yeah, just look at each other.
Twinzel.
What's up, Twiz?
Hey y'all, I'm CDR.
How we doing? We doing our grand names today. So what's up? Everybody good?
Yeah, man.
So far, so good.
Y'all feeling?
So far.
Okay. It's Monday, right? I'm tripping. It's Monday, yeah.
We got
about to say something crazy. We've been sipping a little bit, psych.
Yeah.
But
got the party started early.
Got some shit we're gonna talk about today. Some relationship shit, dating shit, whatever you want to call it. But first, we're gonna touch on a couple subjects that we've been seeing the last couple weeks. Was talking about what, Jay? The baby, right?
Huh?
The baby, right? The baby.
Where we leaving with that?
The baby.
I ain't got nothing.
And the money.
What about the baby?
The baby and the money situation.
Well, tell people what happened in case they don't know.
They fill me in.
Basically, 2 little young boys came to the baby with the candy boxes. They were trying to sell the candy to him. He asked them how much was the boxes. How much for the boxes? They said $200 a pop. He said no. Ultimately, he ended up giving them $4 a piece or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So the internet going crazy over it. Everybody got their own opinion. Me personally, he said it was a lesson that he was trying to teach them, so I'm gonna rock with him on that. But I wouldn't have did that. I personally wouldn't have did that. But I'm not going to crucify him like they did Meek. What you think, Jay?
I mean, yeah, same thing. Like I don't try to count people pockets, but I wouldn't have did that, and I don't know. I actually want to hear. I want to hear what everybody was thinking because I feel like the majority of the opinion is that the baby was in the right. I just want to know, did anybody here also agree with that?
I agree.
Okay. I want to hear some opinions of why he's right.
I feel like if they would have said a lower amount, it would have been cool. But you just gonna say 200. I'm pretty sure that John was like 100.
Not
If
even
they would have
that,
said
bro.
100.
It wasn't even that.
I
They
would
did
give
the
100,
math.
but 2, I'm not giving you 200.
They did the math. It was only like $68.
6 boxes of $20.
It wasn't given 200, so
Right.
it's a no for me.
Me personally, I feel like if I was in his position,
So he's on that mic.
can y'all hear me? Me personally, I feel like if I was in his position, I probably wouldn't have paid $200 a box, but I definitely would have gave them extra for it. I just feel like when you a certain person of a certain status, it's just certain stuff you just don't want to do to, avoid being crucified by the media.
That's true.
I feel like that $200 or $400. It wasn't gonna hurt him, and I don't like to count people's pockets,
Right.
but he could have just paid for it and avoided all of this.
How much he said the box was worth again?
He
said it. He said it was 60.
200.
Cause you're right. He said $64. That doesn't. That doesn't even sound right. Try to upcharge him.
Deuce, yeah. Deuce.
I mean,
But
he
when
did it
Meek
before.
gave them young boys a dub, we went crazy on Meek.
Yeah. Yeah. So y'all was Meek in the
I
right or
thought
no?
that was out of pocket.
But even before we go to Meek though,
I wasn't messing with Meek on that. Go ahead, bro. Do you think? Oh man, he's sipping tonight.
That's your
That-
shot, or you pour more?
I poured. No, this is a whole.
Oh,
That's
alright, I
a
just
drink.
wanted to
It's a
make
mixed
Pour all
drink.
drinks on set, yo.
Let's go. But yeah. Anyway, where do I start? I just feel like even if so I'm not agreeing with anything that the boys did as far as like trying to scam him out of 200. Like if that was their objective, that's wrong on that end. But the thing that got me is that where he tried to play them and only give them $4 to teach them a lesson. I feel like the same lesson could have been taught with kindness instead of pettiness. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, they are kids.
It was petty.
If we're
And
talking
a lesser
about
amount.
kids, then we're talking about like, cause we're talking about kids. You gotta think like a kid. So you run into the baby. You think this your day. Right? You run into the baby selling candy. Rather what they threw out about the money or not, They saw he walking away with $4. You think they walked away with that lesson, or did they walk away saying "fuck the baby" forever?
They probably saying "fuck."
They probably saying "fuck the baby," so
He
they
didn't
didn't
get
learn no
$4
lesson that
though.
day. Like he ain't teach nothing. To me, I feel like he picked his pride over really doing something that would have helped them. Now, one thing I did agree with him with was that he said because they said that I was going to potentially give them more. Like I think he said he even thought about giving them like a stack. All right, so you could have told them that. You could have been like, how much is the box? He said they somehow calculated $60-something. That I don't know how they got to that. But why couldn't he still give them the 60 and be like, listen, I would have gave you more, but y'all try to do me crazy, so you know what I'm saying? Y'all blocked your blessing. But to me, it's like he threw pennies at him. Because we all know what $4 is to the baby, you feel me? And then let's say I don't want to hear nobody taking this kind of approach either. Was the young boys really trying to get over? Because you look at it this way, you see a rapper run up to you with a stack of money in his hand. He asks you how much you want for the box. Your head going crazy right now. You like, well, 200. Like, because he probably even thought he undersold it. Like, I just give me two. And you don't know what he need that 200 for. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I just thought it was more petty than anything. Like, I feel like there was, like, what lesson was there to actually be learned? Like, especially when we talk up here every week about how these young boys out here killing each other.
Right.
16 years, the same age that they are. Yeah. They selling candy instead. You feel me? Like at that day they could have put that candy down and picked up a gun. You feel me? Like so I just think it was more about himself than actually teaching them kids or helping them kids at all. So that's why that shit was corny.
And that was a nice way to look at it too.
Man,
as far as the lesson.
MJ, pretty much,
he got into it.
Right.
At the same time, though, I kind of understand, but I don't. If you the baby, I'd have still given the bread off camera.
Right.
Yeah.
At least that much. And that's what I'm saying. Then they got all the ridicule without the reward. So you got to put them on a world stage, embarrass them, and they walked away with $4.
Yeah, the $4 is just a hurt piece.
Like that shit was
however you slice it.
Like no. Yeah, right, like that. Like maybe that's how actually they could probably flip it like that. Maybe they could use the popularity of like, but that's the game gonna last that long. It's like
you know niggas gonna grind on wrong. All right.
Yeah.
Facts.
I don't know.
What y'all think about Shacarri Richardson, track star? Free the
real.
She deserved to run. Weed is not a performance enhancing drug.
But they said it's the rules.
I mean, yeah,
That's
it's the
corny.
rules.
It is.
I don't want to take
drugs.
away from like holding her accountable.
Just be honest.
I feel like she did break the rules, but we all have, different ways of coping. And, some of us like to smoke the cope. And, finding out the type of news she found out from a stranger at that, I can't imagine how, any of us would react to that. So
Yeah, I heard somebody on
I
one
feel for her.
podcast go crazy about
I'm Team Shacarri.
Yeah. I am too. Like I heard somebody say something about her something about her mom, basically. So her mom passed away, but they're like, well, she wasn't even close with her mom. I try to explain to the person.
Wow.
That hurt even
even
more, if you're not close to the person and they pass away, because it's like all types of unfinished business, things that could have been said, so on and so forth. So people being a little insensitive in that matter. But, I feel for her because, she was the truth, and I know she probably really wanted to do that shit. But, I mean, we make mistakes. She's young. She'll grow from it.
Anybody that, like, not to make it, I'm sorry, because I'm about to just to make it a little funny. Everybody thought it was like kind of like cap at first, because it was like you heard she was smoking weed, right? They was like, no, it was like a month ago, and it was a brownie, and my mom had died. Like it was like every day.
Yeah, it was.
It was
I'm not gonna lie, I
every
heard
day got more and
steroids
more
at first.
excuses. It was like, first of all, it was a month ago. How the weed in your system? Like what? A brownie?
I knew it was serious. I thought they were just making up different shit to add on to it. Like,
Right,
just 'cause she
exactly.
Well, they
believed.
said it was
So,
steroids at first.
they just was trying to make it more worse
Right,
than
it
she
was.
was.
And I don't know. I just
know
feel
what
like
to believe, to be
out of
honest.
everybody that was, going to the Olympics, she the only one that came back with like
With
a
weed in
dirty
I know they was
system.
in there doing
Yo,
coke
like
and
the
everything
whole
else, so I ain't
NBA
trying to hear
smoke
it.
weed, bro. Like, how can everybody smoke weed, bro? Like, shit is no way. Like, I think the whole thing is a little. Bottom line is, if rules are rules, I get it. But at the end of the day, we've been with this that we've been took it too seriously for too long, And it's going to take even longer for other countries to catch up. Like, we talk about Tokyo rules and shit. Like, they take weed very seriously over there. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I feel like we don't got to feel that bad for her, though, because she lit. Ever since, she been, like, lit, hanging with rappers, hanging with the baby. Like, she be all right. She just got to rock out for the next...
Except her cringy moment she had
on
the award show. What's the guy name?
I didn't even see it.
With the creep smile. He played in Avengers.
Oh, Anthony Mackie, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
He put her on the spot at the award show.
Really?
Like, he just started talking about the entire situation. Like, he gave her a shout out. He let everyone know she was in the building. But then he started talking about, how weed is not that deep. And she's just like...
Yeah. Chill out, OL.
Yo, she got a sponsor. Y'all think she should take it as
Absolutely
a weed
not.
sponsor?
Absolutely
She got
not.
a week sponsor.
That's chump change.
250,000.
No, that's gonna make
Chump
the situation
change.
worse when they come back around. It's not gonna make it no better.
Yeah.
It's not like it was Nike or somebody important.
For real.
How much?
Nike's
Yo,
still
listen, she
supporting
not.
her, so.
Yeah,
the
like-
Olympics don't once this.
That's not
Like,
the end all be all.
you don't really get paid for being Olympic athlete. You get paid off your sponsorships for winning. So she need a bag.
No, they had to be in the cut. Like, I'm gonna tell you I'm home in public, and then I'm gonna sign it behind the.
She do need a bag, but damn.
Yeah, not that. It's not worth it.
Nike did rock with. So do that mean that she get Nike money, or that mean we'll see you in 4 years? Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
I haven't done my research on that.
That's what I'm saying.
I backed her.
I guess she'll get a bag
Same.
somewhere. I guess you don't gotta take the weed bag. But if weed is getting like, I don't know. It's kind of funny because it's like, oh, we don't want to take it because of perception. But ain't we trying to change that very perspective? There's nothing wrong with marijuana. It's curing people. It's legal in most states now. All you gotta be is 21 in New York and grab a bag. Like, so
Grab a bag.
I mean, saying she shouldn't take it is kind of like feeding into the fact that she did something wrong. But I do get it too.
everybody not on the same page yet.
Everybody's not on the same page yet.
Play both sides,
If I could, I would.
one side to say
Oh, all right.
do it, and then the other side to say
Heard
you
you.
can't do it. But
I'm
what's the
saying,
pros and cons of you doing it and opposed to the cons of you can't do it?
Right. I definitely get it. You want to say something? Oh, okay.
I'm just vibing.
All right.
Agreeing or not.
And you had any other news for us?
I don't know. Oh, R.I.P. to Biz Markie.
Yeah.
One of the best songs ever. I don't care if he's probably one of the best one-hit wonders of all time, bro. Like, everybody knows that song. R.I.P. to him. R.I.P. to
Say
Keisha
you just a
Cole
friend?
too. Frankie.
Oh, yeah, Frankie.
Yeah, she was hilarious. I remember her
She
back
was
in the day.
back when the show. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that show. I was watching that joint. I ain't gonna
She
lie.
made the show for real. Like,
I watched that joint. I was a
I
Keisha Cole
did.
dude.
I
And I
feel like
loved
that
her.
was like
my girl at the time watched it, so I watched it. But
Keisha Cole is a baby.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
the
That
show
music
wasn't
was
that
crazy
bad
too.
though.
It should make you cry.
yo.
Love is that is Love the best like love song that guys like? Cause that's my shit. But
Might
girls
be,
don't
man.
like Love.
Then OT Genesis fucked that joint up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like a lot of guys like
Sorry,
Love,
sick.
but every time girls be like, yo, she can't sing. I hate that song Love.
Should have
I don't
cheated
think
was hot
we hate
too.
it. I
man.
think it's just overplayed because when we was
Overplayed?
young, that was like our jam. Yeah, that when we was
Yeah,
young,
she
that
Love
yelling
is
a lot
like
too.
work,
Yeah.
bro.
That whole album with the red hair.
Yeah, and the Gap. She killed it. When she had the Gap, it was
I miss
Keisha Cole
Keisha
with the Gap for me.
That was the first
Oh, that
girl
was
with
when she
the
was
Gap I liked.
the Gap.
Yeah, the
She
Gap.
put me on.
For
Now
real.
it's
That's
like,
why when people have deficiencies,
Should.
they don't be wanting to change it. It ruins the magic. You know, that's why AD won't shave the eyebrow. You can't remove the gap. You can't, you can't keep those stuff. And Nelly hasn't been to say she should remove the Band-Aid. You know? He's like,
That's bad
He had
feet.
Jordan tap shoes on.
Bad footwork. Bad, terrible footwork, man. Damn, no, man. That's what's up, man. But we did come here to do today. You know what I'm saying? A little dating talk, I should say.
what is that? First of all, what's everybody dating status right now? Single as a prince.
Yeah.
That's the
Put
best
everybody on the
thing to
spot.
say.
Yeah, single.
I'm single as well.
Single as well.
Single.
Single as well. Single as well. Oh, I ain't even.
You the only married one
No,
that
I'm
is single,
single.
so.
I'm single out here. What you talking about? I got divorced last
Police.
week.
All right. If your wife come in here trying to start swinging, I'm gonna be all right to you.
Everybody here is single. I'm single too. Fuck it. Say.
Now just join the crew and get beat up later.
So,
Basically, we're gonna ask y'all some questions. The fellas gonna answer some questions. The
Did-
ladies gonna answer some questions.
everybody also in the same age range too, right? All millennials. Like, All right. So which is your opinion on marriage? Let's just to throw that, because it's something we already talked about. Just to throw that out there. Like, what is it? Oh man. Now put you in the fire. Yo, first question, y'all already in the fire. I'm like,
I ain't here for it.
the married nigga asked what it's like to be married. Do I ever like?
Because would you like if we asked you how was it being single?
Yeah, it was lit, bro. So it's like,
don't hurt me, bro. But all right.
Yeah.
If your wife come in here and start swinging, I'm moving right out the way.
No, I mean it's definitely pros and cons of both sides. Like, I mean, definitely. Yeah.
50-50 with marriage.
50-50?
I've seen.
I'm like 75-25.
I'm 80-20.
Like, when I say like what's up, I don't mean to like to break down the senses of marriage. Like, do y'all see like it's something that I might do, or like nah, I'm gonna leave that.
I don't see that for myself.
Oh damn, I don't see it. You don't
I don't see
it.
that.
Well, I would have liked to been married by 30. However, it's looking a little 35-ish, but I still had faith.
How old are you though?
I'm 26. I'll be 27.
26 and you're
in 2
already.
months.
Whoa! See, that's the problem right there. How are you 26 or so look like
that's
it's
the problem.
35? Where do you meet him tomorrow?
I mean, I hope.
It's lit.
I hope he just, walk
It's
up
the-
to
it's
me
lit
while
she
I'm
meet him
pumping
tomorrow.
gas
People
or
are looking
something.
that.
Yeah.
People are looking at love that dimly. She like, I don't know. I'm 26 and I
What's
don't
love?
know.
Well, I like to think of myself as 27 because I'm not too far from the line.
Oh, so you also
What's your
meet,
sign?
I'm a Virgo.
And I'm guessing you also
okay.
saying that because you plan on dating for a while before getting married. So that's why you're saying that.
I don't.
Like, even if you do like meet a boy, let's say
You
you meet
get
a
married
boy, a
tomorrow.
guy,
Don't
you
even
start
start.
messing with.
As soon as I meet her.
Like you was gonna be a
Get
while
out,
before you even think
Yeah,
about
I mean,
that.
of course, you don't want to marry anybody right off the rip,
Right.
but I'm just saying I would have liked to have met someone in these years so I could be married by that age because that's the next time I want to have a kid.
Right.
I'm not really having any more kids.
I
after
think
30.
anybody get married before 5 years is setting themselves up a little kid.
Really?
Yeah, because
How
I think
so?
that's
So
because
you don't
you
watch
got
90
like
Day
5
Fiancé?
years is enough time to really know somebody to me. Like I was with my girl for 6 years before we got married. We were supposed to get married about 5 years, but yeah.
But I feel like that's not bad. You know.
Yeah, like we've been together. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're been
I mean,
together
at least
almost
it
a
wasn't
decade.
10.
Might as well get it over with. You feel me? And like I'm saying, like we got to live with each other, know each other, all that. So it's like
5
I
years
feel
a
like
long
that
time.
all got to kind of come into
That
play
is.
before you
That's
decide
real.
to marry somebody.
I'm
Ain't.
gonna be thinking about that ring after like year 3.
Should I crack 2 years
Yeah,
out?
I know my girl was too. Like
Hey, yo. get out
by year
right now.
2, by year 2 going to year 3, my girl's already thinking about getting married, and she was doing like this little fly shit. Like every time somebody get married, she's like, such and such already got married. Those same
would've got
people
on my
she
nerve.
talking about are divorced.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't
That'll
matter
always
how
be the
fast
case,
you get
though.
married. It matters how long you last.
We
Like
27, 28. We know niggas that been divorced.
yeah,
know what I'm
I know.
saying?
I know at least 3 people.
They had no
I know
business
3
being
people
married
my
at
age that been
22.
divorced
But they did
already.
I don't even think I know nobody that's married, like in my friend group. I ain't even gonna hold you.
A couple
Like
of
feel like I
classmates,
got
old
very
class, or
folks.
anything
I
like
don't
let me
know
that.
think.
nobody that's married.
Man.
Yeah, I don't.
They older,
They
like
older,
30
way
something.
older.
Yeah, like
Okay.
they ain't in our
45,
age.
60.
Yeah,
I
my
don't
one
know.
friend, yeah, she like 30 though.
Yeah, so she
I
has
don't
our
really,
little.
none of the people my age, they not married.
Not really.
I would like to get married though.
All right. So, what's your take on marriage?
CDR.
A lot of people say that marriage is a business. Me, however, I would like to get married because I'm actually in love and want to spend the rest of my life with someone.
Oh,
Think that's so cute.
What that mean?
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
playing, I'm playing.
Oh, that's
like
gonna
that.
last.
I'm with you. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm hoping for the rest
Hey,
of my life.
This nigga comfy as hell.
Yeah.
Back there.
Listen,
A studio
What's your
artist.
take
We have a
on
studio
marriage,
artist
Twan?
today.
I don't see it happening for me. Like
Yeah.
it's looking a little neverish for me.
It's looking 35-ish for me, but I still have hope.
Never worried,
My
30.
husband
You still
out
set a
there.
number though.
You know,
We not saying nothing. I don't
You
see it
gave
happening.
up.
You don't
Yeah, no, I
have
give up
to,
too.
but
I
why
don't see
are
it.
we saying it's not? Is because you don't think none of these thoughts could get your heart, or because
I
it's just
know
a
how
bad
I am.
He
idea?
the thought.
Huh?
He the thought.
Like I don't know.
Oh wow.
Listen, when it come to frequencies, like
You had to
me and
close your
women
eyes for
don't-
that. Okay.
Damn, bro.
Because there's gonna be
That's how
a
I
lot of
feel.
different
Oh,
reasons
okay.
why people don't look at marriage. It don't have to be everybody have the same reason.
Nah, I've seen so much
I
in
just
my
don't see
life.
it happening.
You just don't. Okay.
I've seen too much in my life. I've seen bad marriages and good.
You don't want to break the curse?
Nah, I'm good.
I want to break the curse.
I don't want to be in the curse, so I'm gonna just stick I'm gonna be honest with myself. You gotta just say what you know, and it's not it.
Exactly.
It's not hitting.
I do want to break the curse though.
Say.
You got
to.
I mean, growing up as a young boy, you know what I'm saying? I never had it. I always wanted it. I didn't know I even would get close to it at any point in my life. I still haven't really been close to it, but I still want to get married. I just don't know when. Right. That should take a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
at least you speaking it into existence.
I think
no, like, you know, I ain't gonna be negative about it. You know, I think marriage is good for some people. Marriage is good, not good for some people. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. If I get an opportunity and, you know, that's what I feel led to do, then I'm gonna do it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be a bachelor the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta find somebody to have kids with, though.
Exactly.
I think that's a good approach to it. I think the best approach about getting married or want to be married one day is just like be open to it, but don't like
force it.
Yeah, force it. Because some people would just be forcing it out of it.
Question for you.
I think that's why most of them most marriages fail just because of that. I think most likely. Like I seen like
that.
It failed because you want to be with the person now, not later. That's why I feel we cool now, but in like 3 years.
That's why I said 5 years.
And I think a lot of
that's why I said 5 years. Be with somebody for 5 years because I feel like in 5 years, a lot of people change. Like people can change from that year 1 to year 5.
Hell
so
yeah, we're year 1 to 2.
Move in with him?
Yeah. It's a whole different person. I didn't know who my wife was until I moved in with her. I swear to God. And we already dating for like 2 years, but.
I want to say one thing. They always make it seem like niggas the only ones with bad habits. Till you moving a woman, they got some bad habits.
Yeah.
No offense to any of the ladies, but y'all got some badass habits too.
God damn.
I'm on the girly side. Men nasty.
That's cool for you to think that. That's a stereotype.
So what's some bad habits that women?
I'm not going to go there.
The cockroaches that you leave on the sink.
You talk about eyelashes.
The
I was about to say, I don't know what type of chicks you be talking to.
I ain't gonna get too personal, but I just think like
you don't gotta be personal. Just throw out like an example. Like
dishes,
what's bad
like,
habits?
Like it's shit that dudes do that dudes don't usually do that people say they don't usually do that women do. Like don't wash dishes, don't clean after they self, all types of little.
The modern woman is a little more messier. I have to say.
Me personally, I do it all. You know what I'm saying? I clean, I do everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
But that's because if I play devil's advocate, I think because the modern women also, especially black women, are the most educated women in America.
It's just how it gets cool.
Maybe they're not into cleaning no more, but I don't know. These black women be messy.
What made you get married, bro? When did you realize that you wanted to get married?
Exactly. That's what I was going to ask you.
Put you on the spot. When did you realize that you wanted to get married?
When I realized I was with her and I was stuck with her. Say no, like when I you gonna fuck me up.
You gonna be on now?
Like no, like I don't
be on the couch.
I mean, honestly, like in that way, but not that like harshly. Like seriously, like when I realized I didn't want to be with nobody else, like. It's a lot of games, especially when I start seeing like when I was like I told you I was already with her for like 5 years, and then I like through that time I've been seeing what my homies been going through with their girlfriends and their baby moms and different girls that they talk to, and like it just don't seem like I'm missing much. Like why would I mess up my sister? Like she wanted to get married. To be honest, if she didn't want to get married, maybe we wouldn't have. But she wanted to. Why I'm gonna say no? So you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is.
That's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, like what? Like I don't like if you find. That's what I'm saying. Like I think that's the part that somehow get lost in people's decisions to get married. Like you're gonna find somebody that you're gonna want to do that with. Like if you don't want to, then there's no point in even being talking about it. Like you know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like going in and being like just going into a situation like, well, I'm not gonna get married to anybody. It's like you don't know until that person come along. You're like, well, I'd rather be with them than any of this bullshit going on out here.
Yeah,
like,
but you never know when, and that's the
I think it's something you like I said, you'll know it. Like you'll know it. Like you'll know if you can trust that person. You'll know if, like I said, like literally, I think about what else would I could be doing? Like what, chasing bitches in the street? Like what is the alternative? So being with somebody that I want to be with, that I know has got my back, down for me, like what is the alternative to that? Okay. To go smash other girls? Like that's the only thing. Like I mean I guess that's enough.
I was about to say like
that's enough for a lot of, but I mean but besides that, like I mean there's nothing else to really say that. I think once a person is for you, like I think the decision is a lot easier to make. Okay, like, you know what I'm saying. Right. And when I say I didn't want to get married to her, I'm talking about
I never
actual,
found my person thing.
Yeah, I never found my
person.
Like,
and when I say I wouldn't want to get married, I didn't want to get married. I mean like the actual like ceremony thing. Like I've never been into that whole parade like that. So she want to do that. So I'm like, all right, we're cool. Like, we'll do that then.
Keep saying she
That's the part. And that's the part I think it's a scam too. Somebody on all the studio audience said marriage is a scam. I don't think marriage is a scam. Weddings are a scam. Like, all that wedding shit is American propaganda to get you to blow a whole bunch of money on a party that you don't have to do. Like,
one day.
That was like, that's the scam. Like, I don't think it's nothing wrong with
wifey going to Aruba.
No, meet me in Maldives. We ain't having no wedding. Meet me in Maldives. Y'all want to go, we out.
Yeah, it's a paper.
I want both.
I want my
the
passport.
honeymoon and the big wedding.
Do your thing, you know what I'm saying? God bless him.
Waiting for the passport.
God bless that brother.
What's the questions you got for us,
Doug?
You said got a couple
go back
questions
into
for
dating,
you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think we're going to start with the ladies, though.
All right.
Ladies.
But we're gonna tap into ladies. So, just going to start off with this, something like, so when it comes to dealing with a man, what's more important to you? Time spent or his money?
His money.
Time spent.
Time spent. Elaborate on that a little bit.
Yeah.
All this is
For
cut
sure, bro. That shit big cat.
Go ahead, speak your piece.
I just think it's time spent because it's like the money, it don't matter to me, but
You sure?
yeah.
You gonna stay with a nigga when you broke?
Yeah, I done stay with broke niggas all the time. I ain't about to go here and lie to you now. Why am I lie? I'm not going. Who am I gonna lie to?
No, that was real.
Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I done messed with some broke niggas in my life. I'm not gonna get on here like, oh, you gotta have this. We gotta go here. It's either you gonna have the money to go with me, or you gonna be home and I'm gonna just have to FaceTime you so you can see the water. Because either way, I'm going. But
all right, shit. I respect it.
That's my.
Me personally, I think they both equally important. Yes, you want to spend time with your man. Yes, that's how y'all bond. But at the end of the day, if he ain't got no money, what can y'all do? I mean, you got money, but you got to spend your money.
We should be honest.
Me personally, I just feel like I dealt with enough broke niggas. Like, I'm past that point in my life.
Maybe next year I'm gonna have that.
So the money is more important.
Broke
no,
niggas
the money is
leaning towards it.
That's what they saying.
Leaning towards that.
I think they're both equally important because yes, you need to spend time together. Yes, you need to bond. Yes, you need to learn each other. But at the same time, what y'all gonna do outside of that if y'all don't have no money?
Right.
A lot. You
What can you do with no money?
With a mad mask, you going to go to happy hour, like it's different shit.
Catch a flight. You can catch a bus ticket.
What bus are you catching with no money?
I mean, listen.
All right, no money or like
you can't do nothing.
a little. Yeah, you need to be specific. Like
when I think of no money, I just think of no money.
You mean like $3 in your account?
I just think you don't have enough money to do the things that you want to do, and if you don't have enough money to do the things you want to do, what can you do?
Because we might catch a $38 flight to Miami. That's
he's working all. What if he got money and he working all the time?
Right, I was about
and
to
not giving you his time.
I was about to say
because
in my
work both ways.
I seem like my wife is always tight when one is lacking the other. Meaning if I ain't making enough money, she's tight. And then when I'm making too much money and I'm out of the streets, she's like, "Oh, well, you need to spend more time." It's a lose-lose situation.
You just got. I gotta think for fellas. I think for guys, we just gotta find a balance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You gotta find a balance.
And a lot of guys don't find a balance, and then their wife be home, she be lonely.
Yo, listen, it's
Jerry
guys
Springer,
at my job.
He creeping. You know what I'm saying?
Guys at my job that work the night shift. Man, their wife is bouncing on another dick while they at work. Real shit.
Man.
Swear to God.
Yo, that's exactly why I was thinking about taking a
a
truck driving. I was like, no. I was like, truck driving? No, bro. You home like,
but shit real.
Listen, the bag there.
Yeah.
But you ain't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want you to get the bag, but sometimes you get in the bag
this is why I say
and you forget what's
really
going on at home.
important. Learn how to balance both of them.
That's what I'm saying. You got to have a balance as a gentleman or a man, whatever you want to call it. I believe in having a balance, you know what I'm saying? I want to work, get money, and I also want to be home with my wife. And then if I got kids, I want to interact with the kids. Don't just be a financial father.
Unfortunately, but fortunately, unfortunately, because I've been interested to talk to somebody like this, but fortunately, I don't think you women are the type that lead with that. Like, he gotta have a certain amount of money to talk to you. Like y'all from what y'all said.
I don't
know about her.
Now,
just to talk to something like this like it's
I'm
feel
not
like
about to say,
this
like,
is the
what's
new
your job?
like narrative.
Because there's entrepreneurs out here getting money that don't have no 9 to 5. So what
Right.
you mean? Like,
I
I
know.
don't like.
I think he mean like he's saying when you meet a guy,
That's
is
true,
that
but
the first thing
first
thing like, oh, this nigga got money or not?
Right, exactly.
My first thing I want to know, you got your passport?
Well, I know the answer.
No,
but
I don't.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious or
No,
that
I
joke?
don't.
Because that's funny. That's funny. Was that
We're gonna
serious?
have to go to Vegas, then. We're gonna have to go local.
Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious.
The first thing you want to know about a guy is if they have a passport.
Traveling purposes.
I need to know if you got kids. Are you single, and do you have your passport? Because I travel all the time.
Oh, you travel now.
Yeah, she traveled.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I travel.
I get like her when I grow up.
Yo, don't do,
What about? What's the question?
don't do that.
I mean, what if he could get it though? Like, it's not that hard to
Oh
get
no,
one.
we can
like-
get it. I'm fine with that.
okay.
It's not,
He's like,
it's not
oh, you
like
don't got it
no-
already?
When you run into a guy,
It's
is the
not
first
like that.
thing that comes to you like, oh, do this nigga got money?
No, that's not. That don't be the first thing I think of. To be honest, I don't even know what's the first thing I think of. But it's not
Yeah.
that.
Right. I don't think it should be, but I
it's
think
not- 'cause
a lot of
somebody
females
can
it
come
is.
Yeah,
Somebody
it's
can come up
becoming
to
like the
you.
overwhelming majority.
Somebody can come up to you and play the part and really, not have no money.
She's
Yeah, no,
capping.
for real.
Yeah, that's true.
So y'all telling me that when a guy come up to me, the first thing I think is, do he got money?
If he got a rollie on his wrist, ooh, he
I'm
got
definitely
money.
That could be borrowed. I ain't
I'm
gonna
definitely
think that.
gonna peep
That could
the
be borrowed.
rollie. I'm definitely
could.
gonna peep the rollie.
I'm not
definitely
thinking
gonna
that. Man,
peep what's
watch.
on his feet. But that's not the first thing. Now, later on down the line, I'm definitely ask you where you work, what you do.
Right.
Try to put your little salary together in my head, see what you working.
I'm gonna
with.
pull up the payday calendar.
Would you
on
ladies
the,
date an
Google.
up and comer? Like somebody small fry trying to be a big fish?
I have
Yeah, I
done
have
that
too.
before.
I don't,
So he
Where
crazy.
he come up with this
Sorry.
stuff?
I don't know why he had to use
Look, I'm trying to be a
terms.
personality.
Yeah, like,
God damn
I've
it.
dated
Give me a
someone-
break.
I've dated someone.
Caught me off guard with that.
I've
Turn your mic
dated
off.
someone who didn't
gotta
have
break.
God
like
damn it.
as much in the beginning, but throughout the relationship, he started acquiring more. So I have done that. Like I've seen the potential in people.
All right.
okay.
That's what's good. Yeah.
So,
I think that's thorough.
Where the
fellas,
God questions at, man?
got a
Let's
new
get
one
to
for.
it.
I got a good one for the fellas.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna start over here with Twinzel.
Let's get to it, man.
All right, we
Fellas, could you maintain a healthy relationship with an exotic dancer, a stripper, somebody that's throwing that ass?
Okay, wait before y'all answer this. Before y'all answer this, strip your ego. Strip your ego.
No, I can't do it.
Why?
I feel like that question should be for
It's
the ladies
1,000
too.
niggas
y'all
that's.
can
I
definitely
got
chime
C,
in.
but I don't want to spill it. I already told you.
But like, it's 1,000 guys that's
Hey, yo.
touching on it and feeling on it.
Well, the standard rule is we're not supposed to touch strippers.
Shit, I know strippers that's throwing that
That's
ass
easy
in
for
the
you to
ass
say.
seat.
Shit. Go ahead.
I don't think
so
I
just no.
I don't think I can
No.
do it.
Just because of the touching.
I don't
Wanna
think I
go
can
next
do
to
it,
me?
man.
I could go. Honestly, once upon a time, I wanted a stripper. I thought it was like a cool shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I don't know. Well, it was particularly this one girl. She was a stripper. I was trying to get with her, but then I feel like we was kind of getting there. We was flirting or whatever, but then she did some shit, and after that it was.
Oh
over.
man, what you do, man?
You
We
already
was
started.
out there with some friends,
fucking
and
dollar on her butt.
she mentioned something about how she don't have a gag reflex.
Oh.
And to
We started
prove
talking like
it,
that.
she let my best friend put his finger down her throat
Yeah, I'm
in front
done.
of everybody.
Yeah, I'm done. You're
And I
done.
was like, okay,
You're canceled.
I
That
can't.
escalated quickly.
You wanted her after that?
No, that's what I'm saying. It was
Oh,
dead
all right.
after that.
I'm
I was
just-
See,
heartbroken.
now that's wild.
Heartbroken.
I was heartbroken.
I'm just stating.
Like, no,
I'm good.
Why would you do that?
I'm good. Right. I'm Gucci. I'm Gucci. Like I'm cool off of
Sis got her
wife
hand
and-
raised.
You can go after me, but I'm getting this shit out the way.
Hey yo.
Go ahead, Doug.
I'm cool off. I just think like it take away value of that being your woman. Like I mean, you can dress a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind, but you just shaking your ass every night and then coming home. I just don't want to smell you or look at you.
Oh
Take away
God.
the
It don't have nothing to do with
Oh,
me. It's
yeah.
all about the person. It just take away the value to me personally. Like I'm not. If you strip, you strip. We can be homies. But as far as me like marrying you or something like that, no, I'll knock you
Negatron.
off. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So
Go ahead, sis.
here's my take on it. No, as a woman, I would not date
A male stripper?
Male stripper?
yeah, because like, come on, they be swinging a piece in socks. I'm just not for all that. But
yo,
I
it's
feel like if I was a man, no, I've really seen that before. I feel like if I was a man, if a girl is an exotic dancer and she has a plan, oh, I need to save 20 racks for this. I need to strip for this amount of time.
Yeah, the girl I was
Yo,
talking,
always
the
let
girl I
me
was talking
finish,
about was
'cause I
stripping
let
her way
y'all
through
finish.
college, by the
Let
way.
me finish because I let y'all finish.
Got the
Yeah.
floor.
Let's just talk.
I feel like if I was a guy and my girl came to me with her plan, with her amount, you know, the things that she want to get in and out, basically. One, I would support that. Two, we saying, you know, being a stripper or an exotic dancer, it takes down your value. But it's regular women out here who don't strip
and
or
take
dance,
down their value.
Who take down their value
On
worse
a
than
daily.
strippers. I know strippers who have the utmost respect for themselves.
All right,
And
I can respect that.
The stripper I was talking to was a stripper halfway through college, by the way. Just
I
know a lot
have
of
friends
chicks
that
do
are
that.
strippers, and they wouldn't dare let like none of the niggas in that club touch them. I had
wait,
this
hold on. It got to be some touching. It's a strip club.
No, now it's different now it's different because I've been there. It's different if you're dancing on a guy, but as far as them touching you, your butt and stuff, and like
Right.
certain clubs,
That's
the
why I don't go
standard
now.
is you cannot touch them. Even with
I can't
private
touch while I'm
dances,
there.
you're not allowed to touch them sometimes. But
You say
all I'm
never
saying
been?
is we
No, I've been
can't
a
sit here
couple
and
times.
say
Oh.
that it takes down their value. Because, you know, if we have our egos in play, of course it takes down their value. But if we strip our egos, nobody would really care.
You hear her keep attacking that value word. That
Value and
stung.
ego,
Look,
like,
I kind of noticed that myself. I was like, damn, that nigga said
double standard
value.
right here, right?
that's how I feel. Like I don't.
Look,
He said
I mean,
her
to each his
value
own,
is
of
gone.
course.
the double
Sheesh.
standard goes right here, right? You just said you wouldn't date a nigga that would swing his dick in the sock. But if you was a man, which you aren't,
Ooh.
you would be.
That's
Hey,
what
yo.
I'm exactly. That don't make
double
sense.
standard. Well, we know it's the double standard. Bro, it's
Because
the double
9
standard with
times out of
everything.
10,
though.
because 9 times out of 10,
I don't want to hear
when
what you about
women
to
are,
say. I know what you about to say. Go ahead.
What am I
Go ahead.
saying?
Go ahead.
men be out here doing it for
I
attention.
knew you was about to say that.
Do they not?
Do what for attention?
They be out here stripping for attention.
For money, just like women.
Exactly. Trying to
I
pay through
didn't know.
college.
Men be like, I'm sexy. Look at me swing my piece in this sock.
They do it for
Like,
attention.
So what do women dance
That's
for?
What you got
weird.
against
They're
the
doing it
sock?
for the
'Cause I
money.
feel like
to
you
be
done said
honest.
that a
I thought it
couple
was for the
times.
money.
Swinging a piece in the sock.
You want the attention?
Knowing male strippers
You know something.
outside of their occupations, my opinion is that they do it for attention.
Are a lot of
Whereas
them
though I
gay?
feel like a lot of women, they may be. I feel as though a lot of women do it, for the money because they got a plan or they
We all in
want
this
to
shit
start
for
a
the money.
business or something.
So
or a
Isn't it
boutique
funny
or
that a
something.
lot, like, because I only ask a lot of them gay because I've heard that, but also it's like, it's weird because it's supposed to be a thing for stripping, the art of stripping for women.
It's sex work.
It's sex work, right? But heterosexual men don't like to do what they're doing. For the most part.
I know one.
I don't know.
I know a straight male
I know a couple of strippers.
I don't know.
That
That shit real.
Yeah, that's real.
I know a nigga that strip. He got dreads.
I was about to
You know
say,
what I'm
like, not. I don't want
Hey,
to
yo.
just. I don't want to say everybody gay, but
Don't look over here.
I don't want to say
I ain't
male
swinging
strippers
my
are
piece
gay
at
because that's
all.
definitely not the case. But I
don't
feel
think
like
that. I think it's some
a lot of
shit male-
heterosexual males don't see that as sterile, right? Correct. That's why we're not all doing it because it was making bands like they make like thousands.
I feel like if
But
y'all didn't want
they-
everybody to know it was y'all would be doing it. Don't do that.
What, are you saying we don't want to do it? Why,
Especially
wait,
the-
hold
I
on.
mean, you probably
listen.
don't want to know it's them.
Would I be one?
For sure.
Nah, okay.
If the price was right.
Man,
shy.
Y'all ain't about to
make-
sit here if the
make
price
2
wasn't right,
racks in
y'all
one
wouldn't start
night, they
stripping.
definitely gonna be considering taking
If
that
I was in
second
shape
shift.
like I want to be, if I would have started then, that's different. I ain't doing it now, but I would have started a couple years back. Shit.
Yo, get out, yo.
Hey, let's go.
I'm only dancing for women.
You want it?
I don't know how I would go,
You
but
give me, you would do it though.
You
You,
was like,
yeah.
oh, I don't
slamming
want
my
to date
piece
you
on the
because
wall.
you're not a dancer.
I'm not one of those people. Like, if people come to me with a respectable reason why they don't want to date me or mess with me, I understand. Like, she's like, yo, I don't like you out here swinging your shit.
Man.
All right, do what you got to do.
Chicks be wanting niggas to slap their piece on their face.
So,
I'm not doing
man,
it.
Dove, I got a question for Dove.
The Heineken
Dove,
bottle.
is a male stripper losing his value?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just like
okay.
we out here
Of course.
slaying chicks
Let me be
every
quiet.
day.
Of course.
They are. I'm
Because
keeping,
my opinion different. I just
I'm
go
keeping
I
ahead.
it real.
can't sit here. To be honest, I can't sit here and say that the men lose their value.
They do. You
This is
wanna
the same
know why?
way when y'all talk about how, you know what I'm saying? Well, men don't lose value when they
I
sleep
can't
around
say
women.
that.
So I'm going to take
Yeah.
that back. No. Because it's another double standard. Like, men that sleep with a lot of women, they don't tend to lose their value. More
No,
people
y'all
wanna
be the
freak
man, but soon we do it. We whores, we bitches. You done fuck this, that.
Thank God Dove don't talk like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I had a phase.
What
but
is a whore? What is a whore?
at this point, we all is.
Anybody.
At that
yeah,
point.
if you're not married,
It's like,
Our
Who a
moms
whore?
was whores.
I'm
like-
not literally, but
No,
like,
I know you're not.
If
You
not
not go
literally,
there.
but
If
damn,
you're
like
not
everybody,
married-
you know, shit ain't the same as when we was young or when our parents was out here.
Exactly.
You know, a woman can get away with some shit that they wouldn't have got away with back in the day.
You think y'all don't
You
get away with shit?
Oh, we get away with murder. Y'all women,
but that's kind of always
women in
been like
general.
that.
Women get away with a lot.
Y'all better at what y'all do.
A lot of women just don't say anything because they like to save face.
Yeah, I know. Sure. All right, but we going to switch up to another
Next
question
topic,
for the
please.
ladies. We're going to go another direction, still dating. Ladies, when it comes to chivalry, how do you feel about that? Do you think that it still exists? Do you think that guys should still exhibit that?
I mean, yes, who doesn't want a man who's like mindful or courteous? I mean, if I'm coming out the house and I got on 5-inch heels, I want my man to think like, oh shit, she might bust her ass coming down these steps. Let me give her a hand.
Yeah.
I want my man to open up my
Now, how many guys actually did that, though?
She might give you a nice number.
No, I'm not.
Damn, never mind.
I'm not.
I was rooting for you.
Probably like 3.
3. That's all right.
That ain't too bad.
Some people get one.
Yeah.
Some people get none.
Want a man who thinks of them. Who's
What
thoughtful.
exactly is chivalry? Like,
Right,
what's
please
all the
elaborate.
stuff? I mean, I know what it is, but like,
ain't
what's all the
elaborating.
things that qualify?
Right, what's your definition?
Like, we just talk about opening doors and shit.
I don't know, being a gentleman. That's how I look at it.
I think chivalry is, men being gentlemen and just being, courteous of women.
I feel like I'm very that, but as far as like that, like actual chivalry shit, I suck. I never opened the doors for my wife.
Did you in the beginning?
No.
No, yeah, I
suck.
I never did
I
that shit
fucking
either.
suck at chivalry, bro.
That's enough, D.
Like,
My mom
I'm
would
the
come to
married
the door,
guy here,
right?
and I'm letting y'all
I
know
mean,
I
that's
suck
not-
at
that's
all
just
that.
not
I feel like the opening the door not that important.
It's
Are
not
your
just
feet
opening
cool?
doors
Like,
and
Yeah.
stuff, though.
Hey, you want my
When
sweater?
it comes
Like, I
down
mean,
to it, like, are you
I'm
a
like,
gentleman to
I'm like,
your
damn,
wife?
cool. What the?
Yo.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm joking, but no, but for real
When it
though,
come
I'm just bad at like one of the thing I feel so bad, but I don't be noticing when my wife get her hair done like right away, or I notice but I don't say something right away, and that really fucks with her, and I be trying to remember, but I don't be doing it on purpose. I just take it in my head. I'm like,
shit. You
I'm like, she
gotta
walk
say
into
something
the
that
car,
day. Yeah, like
like when she walk
You
into
gotta
the
say
car,
something
I
that
already
day.
take it in. I'm like, oh, her shit tight. But I don't think they're like complimenting on
just say it out loud.
It's like,
just to get out the
y'all
way.
been together so long.
Yeah, right. So I suck at chivalry. I gotta do better.
Well, at least you taking note,
I'm not all emotional, so certain stuff don't matter to me. But
I'm emotional.
Very much.
I'm
don't need-
emotional.
You don't think when
Do you
you're
think?
being display acts of chivalry is emotional?
Yeah, but listen, if we gonna be together for the rest of our life, I gotta do this for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
just be a
hard.
gentleman here and there. I don't need it like 100%.
That's why I got in smart. I never started, so it's nothing she never
Exactly.
missed.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit, man. I'm the total opposite.
I'm the girl. I'll be like, how
You
come
think shit
never
sweet, then
noticed
she gonna
when
listen
I
to this
get
and be on your ass. You gonna be on the couch for like
So
2 weeks.
you half and half with chivalry?
It's like 50-50. I'm not really the emotional. I don't need you to open the door. Like I don't need all that.
I like all that.
I mean, but if they do it, you
flowers.
appreciate
No,
it.
I
Right?
would appreciate it, but it's not like, oh, nigga, you wasn't over my
Kisses
door.
ain't
Right,
red, like,
right.
holding my
It's
hand
not-
But chicks
while
be
you
wanting that shit
driving.
every day. Like I can see.
And
No,
what's
do
wrong
it.
with
Sprinkle
that?
it like on
Twice a
Thursday,
week.
next
I mean, like,
week. Do it on Wednesday. Like
every 2
don't.
weeks.
Date night.
Yeah, like
Like,
I
do it
don't
on
need-
special
yeah, like
occasions.
sprinkle
That's
it.
when I
Even still,
tend to
that's
remember
good.
stuff like that, like a real big date night.
let me get
Yeah,
my-
you remember? It's in
Yeah,
your mind.
it's
Oh
in your
yeah, I
head.
can't forget next Wednesday.
let me get my little 2 cents.
Go
You know
ahead,
what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
It's just natural for me to be like
Okay.
a gentleman.
Yeah, he was raised
Even
that
like
way.
I
That's what's
try.
up.
This is gentleman.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I try, like when I run into certain chicks and I see how they act or what they do and don't like, I'll try to get away from it. But that shit, don't work. I just gotta be myself. But as far as the chivalry part, like I'll open the door. You know what I'm saying? All that other good shit.
Respect it.
You know what I'm saying? It's just how I am. You know what I'm saying? It don't make me a nut or nothing like that. Cause
No,
if I
definitely.
gotta talk
That's
to you
how
like
you was raised.
it's
Right.
crazy, I gotta talk to you like it's crazy.
Talk
But
your
you know what I'm saying? I believe
All
in
right, we
chivalry.
heard that.
I think we should keep going with it. You know what I'm saying? Some of us, but
But I
He
got
need
a
to put it
question.
in his calendar.
I
but
mean, it's,
But I mean, it is what it is. Like to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I never had a girl that just downright was like, I don't like that shit. But
what's the question? What chivalry did?
No.
Oh, well, it
it
is.
wasn't dead because it's dead to an extent.
It's
I think.
very dead, bro.
Yeah.
I think our generation,
Y'all just showed that it was dead.
I think it's dead because our generation, the last generation, thinking about it. Like, these youngos, they don't give a about
But
none of that,
man,
bro.
No, they don't.
They
But then you got
smacking
some
women.
women.
I judge a lot about what's going on by who's younger because they're the ones that's underneath us, that's
Yeah.
bringing in a new era of shit. So Yeah, we could say chivalry is still here, but like,
for art.
But then
art
you got
generation.
you got that lane of they can say like I can't feminist. That's like yo, if you open the door for me, you think I can't open the door for
Then
myself.
you
got that
part.
lane too.
Man.
It's just,
Yeah.
I can't get with that.
They too much.
For me.
That's
Open
too much
up
for
my
me,
door,
too.
Please. Open up my
What's
door.
wrong
I said,
with
just
the
give
door?
me
We've been opening
50-50.
doors since the
Buy me
1800s.
flowers. Buy me flowers.
Flowers.
Help me down the steps
Flowers.
if I'm wearing heels.
I have no success with flowers.
For real?
Like, yeah,
That's
like
my go-to.
except when I had an actual girlfriend.
I let all my flowers die, but when I do
Not
initially
that.
get them,
Not that part. I had a
It makes
time
me
where
really
I got a girl
happy.
some flowers, and I had to wait like 40 minutes for her to get where we was at, and I don't even think I ended up giving her the flowers, bro.
I would never bought flowers. That's the saddest story I ever heard of my life.
Yeah, I ain't even get into detail, but I'm gonna leave it at that. It's just bad.
I got a story where I gave a girl
No,
some
but
flowers.
that's messed up though. Like, can you imagine like waiting for somebody
Yeah.
for flowers and they don't even come?
just
Well, she
seeing
came,
them
but you
there,
ain't giving to her. You was
bobbing
like, fuck
side
that.
to
You
side,
ducked them.
looking like
Bro,
a
by the
big,
time
big
she got
kid.
there, man,
I was like, I was the same thing.
all hell
Trash
broke
can.
loose.
Oh, so you waited for her to get there?
Yeah.
Damn.
Ladies, what we got for y'all?
For 40 minutes?
Oh, I got that good question for y'all. I know the answer. Everybody was 100% on this one. So, ladies, let's just talk about how you know after, before or after the first date if you want to sleep with the brother or not. Let's elaborate on that.
I know.
Not if you will though. If you know if you want to or not. Because
feel like everybody
that's
know.
specific.
I know.
Yeah.
I think
ain't
because I
even
know
gonna
it's
say
true.
a lie, I
I
know.
think a girl
You know.
decided she gonna sleep with you the minute she sees you.
So when a guy DM
you know.
or when a guy come
Like-
up to you and ask for your number or whatever, do you already have in your mind like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
I think
niggas
it's
is
At
different.
the
We
I think
mind,
it's
no,
from
but
the-
like once I let it marinate,
Yeah.
I'm like, I would do, huh?
I think it's from
That's
when
not
I
no-
think you know from the moment like y'all actually see each other in
Yep, it's
person.
face-to-face contact.
From that
Yeah.
face-to-face contact, that energy, you'll know.
Because I'm gonna say this there, a guy's not talking to her at all if you're not trying to smash. I'm being serious, bro.
Sometimes that shit just fall into your lap.
Yeah.
That's how. Never mind.
No, I'm saying
you
like
go.
sometimes it falls into that, but I'm saying
'Cause
if you go out of the way to speak to
Oh,
a
yeah,
girl,
yeah.
you
2021.
already have in your mind that I'm trying to hit that,
For
right?
sure.
Exactly.
For
I mean,
So-
yeah,
But I don't feel like it's the same thing. Like girls will talk to a nigga and they'll like, he ain't never gonna
Exactly.
get
But
it.
we don't let it like drag on. Like we might talk to a nigga, it's like entertaining, but it's not. If we know we not gonna fuck her, we don't have no.
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
like
wasting
you.
my time. I'm
My
too
wife
like.
told me she was with somebody before for food.
No, I'm grown. I'm too like.
But that was when she was in like college. Like that was like back in the day
No.
shit. But like she ain't never wanted to sleep with him. She just like he brought her lunch every day.
I mean, women do a
That's
lot
a
of
waste
crazy
of time.
shit.
But I
Some
mean, I
people
guess
be
I
the
will do that,
fool.
but we don't
Yeah.
get that type of treatment.
I
Like
feel like
ain't no
men
girl
need to
ever offered to
know.
buy
It
me
ain't
lunch
no
every day.
fool girl, and then it's a take you
That's
out
for
girl.
y'all. But for
I
us,
feel like if you
Go to
messing
the
with a
movies.
chick that
that's
really
for
like you
y'all,
back,
but
she's
for
for
us,
you.
we got a fool, and I feel like men should know if they are the fool or if they are.
You definitely should know your role.
Like, you should
That's
know.
true.
But y'all be
too.
having
If
y'all
you
different
linking
bitches
up
too,
with a
though.
girl and
Yeah,
y'all
hell
eating
yeah.
every
So
time
y'all
y'all
know.
link up, but
Yeah,
that's
every
the
time
only
y'all
time
want that
y'all
cook
link
for a
up,
meal.
you're obviously the fool.
Definitely gotta keep one that cook.
That's true.
Definitely gotta keep a lady on your team that cook. You know
Y'all
what
be
I'm
having
saying?
your chicks. So.
You know what I'm saying? Them days when you don't feel like ordering out,
I don't know how I cook.
you know, hit it with the I miss
You
you.
ever had a girl just
Now
come
just
in,
lie.
like
Straight lying. I hate when niggas be like,
You ever-
"Oh, can you cook for me?" No, I cannot.
Just say Alfredo. They
you,
gonna.
you
it's
don't
hit or miss,
like
they
to
gonna
cook
choke
for her, or
you.
you don't know
Oh no,
how.
I love cooking. I
But
just
you're
don't
not
like
cooking
when.
for niggas.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not even that. I just
She
don't
not
like when
cooking for
men
niggas.
ask me to cook for them.
What?
Oh,
you got a
they
whole
can't
air
ask
fryer.
you.
You might as well just.
Hey, yo,
I would never know the difference.
Can't give a tortilla pizza roll.
I mean, it depends on the situation.
Not the pizza roll though. Get out, yo. I'm not. I'm not.
pizza
Yeah, I'm
rolls.
not. I'm not in the
I'm
mood.
grateful
Like
for anything you got.
I don't.
what you
I don't
got
ask
in
just
there?
anybody.
Those
You had to
hot
cook for
pockets?
me. You had to cook for me before for me to ask you again.
I
Like,
feel like men just use it as a way to flirt, and it's a hard ass no.
I would never
It's a no
approach
for
a
you.
situation like that.
Nah,
Wait,
of course
you
not.
If you cook for me already,
What if the food
I'ma just
nasty?
say
That's
no.
a terrible way to flirt. What if she can't get it done?
that's fucked up.
Someone
That mac
cooked
and
for
cheese
me,
still
and the
wet in the
food
middle.
was terrible. Oh my goodness, I would
Freaking
never
poison.
forget.
it was terrible.
It was terrible, and I didn't want to make him feel bad.
You
You
should
told
have.
me about that.
That's
He
wrong.
knew it was bad. I'm like, no, it's fine, it's good. Like I'm enjoying
Where that
myself.
Boston Market was doing
For
that.
real, I went home and Uber Eats.
Man,
You were better
fellas.
off.
He know who he is. I'm sorry.
Oh man,
That's
he
a bad
watching. He might be watching.
He might.
Oh man, it's all
He
good, bro.
shall
You
not be
tried.
named.
You tried, bro.
right,
That's all
fellas.
that matters.
Let me see what I got for y'all, fellas. So about when it comes to like compliments, do you think that more men should get compliments for morale purposes?
Of course.
Morale purposes.
Women like compliments too. Oh,
I can piggyback that with like a more interesting.
Go ahead, do your thing. Add something on there.
Do you think men should be? Because this is also I saw on something. Men should be complimented for not cheating.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
Should be
I think
complimented
that's
For not cheating?
For not cheating.
You want to cook? So I'm gonna get a compliment because I didn't cheat.
For doing something you not supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like
Listen,
that was any question.
We're
We're
to
trying to
adapt. Okay, if we want men to be better, we need to adapt to these men to be better.
Shit,
meaning like how do you train a dog, right?
We adapted to having one
give
woman.
him treats and you appreciate
We
him for
adapted to
not
having
sitting
one
on
woman.
the carpet.
And we adapted to having one man. Y'all, first of all,
Whoa,
stop. Because y'all trying to act like
no,
having
no.
two husbands
Yo, I
not
know
gonna be
chicks
lit.
that got 5
But here's
niggas.
the, all right,
It
but
would be
No.
Oh,
I'm
my.
not saying. Look, if somebody want to have 2 hubbies,
That's
go
on
ahead.
them.
Somebody want to have 2 wives, go ahead. I ain't having no 2 fucking wives. But I'm saying
Keep it real.
the way things started. I'm gonna be real. The way things. Just listen.
Men were
I'm not-
created to hunt.
I'm not saying. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just saying the way it started. Monogamy wasn't original.
No.
Like
can I simplify this?
this world didn't start
Can I
like
simplify
that.
this?
Go ahead, bro.
Would you talk to 2 girls, smash 2 girls at one time, if you could? Like would you like
So
to
you
talk
asking
to 2
for a
girls,
threesome?
smash 2 girls at once?
Oh, that's
Hold on,
easy.
you mean like a threesome or like?
No,
Yeah, like, be specific.
you mess
One-
with 2 girls basically.
You hit one-
Like would you mess with 2 girls? Bottom line.
If I'm single.
If you're single, right? Would you be
Yes,
actively?
of
Yo,
course.
No, right?
It's not polygamy.
No.
Would you mess with 2 guys at once?
no, but I mess with a guy and a girl at the same time.
Then that's what we're
Okay, let
talking
me
about.
ask you this. When
It's
you say
more
mess
likely
with,
that
what do you
men
say?
will mess with
Sleep
multiple women at
No,
once than
no.
women do. So I feel like
that's
that.
If I had the
must be-
opportunity, yeah.
difference between
I'm not even gonna
two.
lie to you. If I had the opportunity, yeah.
Okay. Well, I knew.
But it's
I feel
normal
like a lot
now.
of women
I'm not even going. I'm not going to sit here and lie.
I feel like-
So what's the point of me
I feel
lying?
like-
you just ruined my theory.
I feel like it-
You
I
can
feel-
keep explaining it.
Go
I'm
ahead,
just.
I feel like it's normal now. Like women is sleeping with more than one nigga now.
Well, that's true too.
Not
Women
all of
are
them,
more
but
doing
let's-
that more
let's be
likely,
real.
too. But also, I feel like women get caught up more in feelings. Like when a woman settle down with a guy, like that's her dude. That's who she want to be with. We can feel that same way and still dip.
We're emotional
You know what I'm saying?
beings.
Like, and not saying it's right, but I'm saying it should be credit for somebody holding it down.
Yeah, just
No.
let them
Wow,
know.
because
like,
it's so
damn,
bad
bro.
out here.
I mean,
We
Don't-
single. Why
I'm-
I'm not giving you credit.
No
It's-
one
it is what
deserves
it
a
is.
cookie
No, it's
for
not. If
being
he's
faithful.
single,
I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about
if
dating.
you get in
No.
a relationship,
Yeah.
Because every week we about to check in. Like, oh, I want to cookie, babe. I ain't cheating on you.
No,
Just
not
like,
no. I'm not
that's
saying
that's what
that.
I'm saying. I
Maybe
Yeah,
I should
like,
be
I'm
more
not- if
specific.
we not
But
doing
maybe
it.
it's just like, damn, babe, like you really hold it down.
I mean, yeah, we could be like, you really hold it down.
like you, like
No.
thank
you
you, like
as a
it's
mom,
not
giving.
like-
but I'm not
but-
about to congratulate my man for not cheating on me because I feel like when you get into a relationship, you know you're not supposed to cheat.
Yeah, no.
I don't
Right.
think he
I'm
meant
sorry.
literally though. I mean, like, I don't think he meant literally. Like, I'm gonna keep it a real.
He said for not cheating.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know
his
he-
question,
you
so
gotta
we
think
answering
that
it.
But look, you still
out of
gotta
pocket.
break down
Get
the
me in
cheating.
trouble.
You still gotta
Now,
break down
I
the
can
cheating
definitely-
word.
I can definitely, oh,
We
you've
know
been
what
such a
cheating
good
is.
man to me. You're
chicks
loyal
think
to me,
cheating
you
is everything that
respect
we
me.
do.
That's different than sitting here saying,
Oh, so it's specifically talking about
Yo.
the cheating
I'm so
part.
happy
That's true.
you never cheated on me before. Here, babe.
I don't want.
Chicks think that cheating is everything that we do. If we compliment another
Cheating-
woman outside of
No,
you,
that's not
that's
cheating.
cheating.
That's not cheating.
Cheating is doing something
That's not cheating.
you
It's
would
not?
not
We
want
had
me
this.
doing.
If you're in
We
my,
had this
if
conversation?
you're entertaining a conversation in the DMs, that's cheating.
Yeah, because if you know this whole life,
What are y'all
why
talking
you
about?
entertaining
See,
her?
We could be talking about
Sex.
Star Wars. You don't know that.
And she
Until
did
you
when
see
you read
them.
your phone.
I'm like,
Until you see them, until you see the
I'ma
text
know as soon as you
messages,
show me
and it
them
ain't Star
DMs.
Wars.
Talk about Star
I'm gonna
Wars.
decide if this conversation was friendly or not.
Hey yo, you stupid yo.
yeah,
No, but
you can't ask, or don't ask me.
I do
This
think
nigga-
like guys, I get compliments like it'd be like subtle, but I get compliments from women. It make me feel great. Like I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh, you
Like,
stick your chest out and shit. You know what I'm saying? You
I'm
start
saying.
walking like.
I'm pretty much. I think I
What
pretty,
type of
Yo.
compliments we talk about here?
Love
like,
is a stand
like a yo, babe. Like damn, I like you.
Oh,
how you
we
look
talking about?
today.
Oh, I
Hey,
thought
you
we talking
smell
about. I
good
thought we
today,
talking about
some
random
shit like
cat
that.
call. I'm like, I don't never get compliments. I thought you meant like random girls walking up like, oh, I'm like, oh, you meant like
I mean,
actually in
I
the
feel like I
relationship.
compliment
Oh, you meant from
my
your
male
chick.
friend.
I mean, that
I'm
happens
from
too.
your
You talking
chick.
about
Oh,
random
Or
okay.
the person you dealing with, like it shouldn't
Yeah.
be one
I thought you
sided.
meant like
I do
compliments
feel
from
like
anybody.
men do compliment the women more more than, we compliment them. So, yes, ladies, we definitely can compliment our men more.
Please.
Like, I'll wake
That's
up
true.
and say, baby, you look good.
Me
Knowing damn well your eyes
Don't
crusty
lie.
in the
Yeah,
mud.
don't-
I'm
now,
gonna know he looking
It's
good.
a compliment, but
That's
lying
just
is
me.
not.
Yeah, when you
don't
get
do
your
it.
cut and your girl be like all on you, you should be like, you know what I'm saying?
right,
You
look.
come out the shop,
get
you come
out.
to
I
the
got a
crib.
question for you, Jay.
What's that?
When you get the
shit.
first retwist, your girl be like, damn,
Yeah, no, my girl compliment me a lot. Like, I
See?
can't complain. Like,
See, that's all
she
niggas be
about
wanting,
me, bro.
dog.
And you be forgetting
She
to
be telling me I'm
compliment
cute,
her.
and I be like, no, I'm not. Like,
I wouldn't say it. I wouldn't say it
like,
again
yo,
after that though.
like,
You-
she do
I
it.
wouldn't
The most
say it.
creepy time she do is when we in the car. She just turn around, look at me, and smile like, shoot. I'm
Those
like,
be the ones, Joe.
what are you doing?
They
Like,
be the best
stop.
ones. I think those the ones that like soften men up.
I ain't even that cute.
The
man.
unexpected ones.
I wouldn't even
The
say it
ones
no
they
more.
don't
You
be
ruin the moment like
expecting.
that, and you're not getting nothing from me after that. Like, oh, I ain't
That's
even
how-
that cute. Oh, all right, cool.
That's how you soften me
You
up,
just
because I
wanna
always
leave it
start
at
off a
that,
little
That shit is
Oh,
hard.
that's just me though, my person. I don't know. I guess I'm not like them. I'm not the one who's looking for compliments. Like, no, I'm fucking
Shit,
No,
I can-
don't.
I'll take a compliment.
I'm about to say, don't do
You
that.
smell
No,
good.
I'm just saying like I'm more like I don't know. I feel more embarrassed than anything.
I do too.
I
That's why.
blush.
That's why.
Like,
Yeah,
stop.
that's why you gotta joke about it, right?
Yeah, like, come on, yeah, like,
I don't like that.
I'm famous for that.
I don't like when I compliment somebody and they can't like accept the compliment.
yeah.
I have-
hard,
heard
though,
people
like,
yeah.
I personally had a problem with that coming up. I just, go ahead with that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Thank you, though. You know what I'm saying? But no, chill out.
in the back of your head, you like, damn, I feel good as shit. Like,
It's hard. It's hard for a lot of guys to show. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just I look good. She said I'm handsome. She said I'm handsome.
Yeah, but you can't show that. You can't show that.
Well, you know what's
gotta be-
crazy?
But
My
you
wife
can
never
though.
compliments
We should,
me on
though.
stuff I want
Y'all
though.
should, because
You ever
then-
notice that? Like shit that you want to get complimented on, you never get complimented on?
Exactly.
That's true.
Damn,
Like
she
what
ain't even-
though?
She
I
ain't
got-
even see me.
Like,
Like,
I
you know
don't
what
know,
I'm
but it's
saying?
probably stuff she'll care about. Like if I get like a pair of sneakers or I like,
Yeah.
you know, she's like, this shit don't think these fly.
Y'all be buying so many sneakers. It's like I can't
Yeah,
even keep the
true,
fuck up.
like,
You want me
yeah.
to tell you these nice and you just got a pair
I
like
just go
2
to
days
that
ago.
mic.
I'm not
Damn, you
doing
don't
it.
fuck with
That's
these
what I'm
Jones, but he just bushing when it's weak.
Yeah, that's how. But once you throw the fit on, I'm gonna be like, oh, that shit hard. But
Right,
like
right.
when you bring them home, I'm gonna just be like, they nice.
You know what I'm saying?
But
My
throw that
definition
shit
of a
on.
real compliment is when I get home, you rip that joint off. You know what I'm saying? That's the best compliment.
Bro, shit,
go.
rip that shit off and get to it. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
all right.
Let's
But,
go.
let me
Look
see.
like money.
I got one more round table question for everybody. I just want to know everybody's definition of being a provider, from a man to a woman,
yes.
or from a woman to a man, and we can
Let's
go
go.
through that.
Can we
Who
go
wants to
women
start?
first?
Women first.
CDR,
No.
please.
He called it.
Well, having been with a provider before,
Okay, talk your shit.
a
okay,
provider, to me, is someone. People be thinking it's just the financial aspect. Yes, to a certain
Nice
extent.
part of it.
It's definitely a nice part of it. You definitely, me personally, if I, marry somebody or move in with a man, like, I'm expecting my man to cover, the household's financial part, and, I'll maintain everything else. But it doesn't just come down to just providing, financially. Like, it comes down to emotional support, physical support. What else? Damn, I was going somewhere.
You was
I was
waiting.
really going
Using your
somewhere
duffel.
with
I'm
this
waiting.
But I just feel like being a provider is an umbrella of thing.
Okay.
It's not just one thing. But the financial part, it is a big part of it.
Right.
Me personally, I feel like if I'm gonna be, granted, I don't want to take away from the fact that if I'm going half with a man, I'm saving half my money. However, I feel like if I'm going half with a man, that's a roommate. If I'm your wife and you love me and you want to hold this down, like, why we going half on something? I don't think men should ask women to go half. I think they should just take care of it.
I got something
because
interesting to
that's
say
what
about that.
providers do. I mean, and then on top of that, everybody's situation is not ideal enough for the man to take on
Right.
the financial responsibility altogether. So, definitely do what works for you. But me personally, I just want a husband with some money that's going to take care of everything.
But
I
why-
do the dishes and all that.
Why when, they talk about the going half thing, it's not always because the nigga asked. I don't think niggas just be out here asking that.
It be women out here who be too independent.
Exactly. So, I mean.
They don't be want to let
we
men
get.
be men.
I got put in a situation like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I grew up with my mom, so, I seen her go through what she went through. I never had a stepdad, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I've been pretty much a provider since I was able to, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. My mom gets sick in high school. I'm the oldest person outside of me and my sister. I take care of everything. Right. It's just been like that. So I believe in providing as, it's more of a mental thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Because as niggas, and especially being from the hood, we automatic, well, most of us, because some dudes don't want to do shit, but most of us, we going to go out and get it, you know what I'm saying, one way or another. Like, the shit we was doing when we was in our late teens, bro, niggas was selling butters. I just doing all types of shit just to make sure my mom was good. Exactly. And that shouldn't even be my job because I'm 19. But, when I look at providing in a relationship, I do believe that if a man is able to, provide financially as much as he can, he should. And, that's one of my plans, you know what I'm saying? I just haven't been there yet, but definitely spiritual, physical, mental, all that good stuff. C was saying, emotional.
Check on my
women need
health.
Emotional support, just like men do. So we got to be like, sometimes we got to get better as men and be that emotional supporter. That shit go a long way. I've seen it, with my own eyes with family members and shit like that.
And emotion is not just fucking a girl and making her feel good while you fucking her. Like, you gotta communicate to her, see what her mental health is.
I think social media messed up a lot of things too, because all people talk about on social media is, do he pay the bills?
You from the
or
trenches
not?
if
people front for social media.
Yeah, they be lying.
They be lying.
You really from the trenches. Your homies are
like, yo, I'll fuck her shit for
like,
better.
You go to your home and you be like, yo, show some attention to our emotion shot. Oh, you saying fuck the shot.
You say eat her pussy from the back.
Like,
you, bro.
Damn,
y'all are sick.
Damn, like, how did you get that, bro?
How you even get there?
Can we just sit here and lay up?
You got to check on your person's mental health, man.
Yeah.
Make sure that
person
they're
and
cool.
friends.
Yes, make sure that they're cool because they can't function right if they're helping everybody and nobody's checking on them.
That should take a toll. I've been there.
Shit, me too.
Look,
man.
You gotta. Mental health is so important now. We didn't used to look at it like that back in the day.
Wait, this is still on providing, right?
Definitely.
Mental health is part of providing.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with
because
that.
you gotta provide that air for somebody.
Right.
Because somebody else giving that air to listen to.
Right.
You know how that go every time.
A shoulder to cry on, a dick to ride on.
Just
being real.
Don't watch this, Mom.
Too late for that.
Just being real, but you gotta
She
have
got
that
this
emotional
for.
connection with that person.
She got this for.
Listen, if you don't understand where they going through or where they been at and where they trying to get, you lost already.
Yeah.
Because another nigga could just jump in the DM and say, oh yeah, I want to listen to everything that you got going to. You gonna
Bitches
lead
gonna
more
jump
that
right,
way.
jump
Exactly.
To, the stresses of your day.
But a lot of see us
what
as
they
men,
say at your job. Let me hear it. And that's
us as men, we don't get enough credit for doing that. And that's what Jay was talking about when it comes to credit. Like we want credit for being. Yes, that's what he was leaning at.
No, he didn't. He said they should get credit for
not cheating. That's a part of not cheating. That's a part of not cheating, ain't it?
No. Not cheating is not cheating. He said he should get credit for not cheating.
We should get credit for a lot more than we get credit for.
I just want to drop a disclosure that that was not my question. That was a repost of something I saw. I just wanted to throw it out there. I thought it'd be an interesting topic. Go ahead.
But we just gotta be congratulated more, or appreciated more as men.
Love these black brothers need to be loved.
Real shit. Like, and then when we start showing emotion, we bitches and we pussy. Like,
yo, that's the one thing I don't understand. Like, which one do y'all want? Which one do y'all want?
Yo, ask us to do that.
Wait, hold on. Can I answer the
question?
Go ahead. Because you married.
So
let's hear
it.
Yeah, I got piggyback off what my man Dove just said.
Yeah. We're gonna come back. Write that shit down. Then your notes.
You gotta put that in the notes. Just send a voice message so I can save it.
How you feel about providing, Jay?
Well,
what's the definition of providing?
To me, providing is a lot more of everything else than the standard of what providing is now. I feel like the standard of providing is like, I don't know, I guess being able to fight for your girl and being able to put money in her pocket or take care of her. Like, I think everything else is probably the protection part is definitely high up, but the money part is not as high as people think. And I'm going to say why. I know this sounds crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This is why.
Talk to him, bro.
The only reason I'll say the money part is not that important as you think at first is because eventually everything else is going to be tested, and that shit is going. If that shit falls flat, then the money not going to matter. I know so many girls in my family, outside my family, who go with niggas off money, and they don't have anything else together. That's all the fuck they got, money. Like, so they're miserable. Like it was this one girl that I know. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not getting any more specific than that. She might watch, but I see her vacation photos. Me and my wife look at her vacation photos with her husband. We like, yeah, they having a ball. Like, they having the best time of their lives, right? She talks to my wife. Had one of the worst fucking times of her life, bro.
Shout out to Orlando.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything is for the cap. Everything for social media. Everything, like, for the money.
We heard that in the background.
And it's like, none of that stuff really matters in the day-to-day of life. You know what I'm saying? So somebody can have money and provide for you, and your bills can be taken care of. Like you said, that mental health part, I'll put that shit above money. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Like, because that matters. You're like, you can have all the money in the world, but if your shit not right, your head not right, none of that matters. Speak on that providing part about the roommate. I guess my wife have a roommate because we fucking. and
at least you're honest.
So lit.
Right down the middle.
Here's the thing about the providing the households thing. I guess shorty plans on marry somebody that's like 40. Because those are the only niggas that I know that's not in their 20s or 30s that got their life together to the point where they can afford. I know, my apartment, I cannot afford my apartment by myself. Like, as far as, like, I can afford it, but I'm like, I can pay the rent, but that would be all.
That's it. You don't have no car.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you don't have no food in your fridge.
Like, I think a lot of times, and I'm no longer speaking on her, but there's a lot of women out here who have this perception of a put-together man, but then they dating niggas in their 20s. Like, unless they come from wealth, what makes you think this man can provide for you? Like, not to the point, like, and not to the point, like, of course he got to, like, do stuff for you, like, take care of you in certain ways. I take care of my wife in a lot of ways with money. But to say that he's supposed to provide your lifestyle, like, that's a lot to ask from a 20-something-year-old. You know, somebody who's getting there, something. Like, I plan to get there. I'm 29. You know, one more year at 20, I'm gonna get that shit up. And you know, and I you know, we like, I'm thankful that both of us have good enough jobs we can sustain for our kids, our our car, our apartment. You know what I'm saying? We making it work, and it would be harder if she was by herself or I was by myself. And I think that's definitely a benefit of marriage. If you find somebody you want to settle down with, having two incomes is always a goddamn benefit.
But listen, what if the cost of money just disappear? So what do you have? That relationship with that person.
You ready to talk?
Hey, please
say
talk.
Because
what if money disappeared today or tomorrow?
See, I'm not a heavy, like, you need to have money type of person. So that's why I said that this ain't going to really benefit me none. Because I don't really care. I done talked to broke people. I done been a broke person at one point. So it's not like.
Everybody has.
I'm still the broke.
So if money don't mean much to you, what type of person are you looking for as a guy? And a guy, is this somebody who could give you him? Like, I mean, like.
Whatever I'm slacking, if I need, like, you would be that missing piece.
Okay.
Like,
right, exactly.
I'm not going to tell you to come in there and give me 80 and I'm in the mood, I can only give you 15. It's not like that. It's just we got to match what we
got to
can.
go to. And
like, it's too much stuff going on that I'm going to come in here, you got to come in this house and give me 85 and I can only give you 45. You just got to be the missing piece of what I need.
Shit with the little gems.
No,
hey, yo, don't.
No, I definitely get that, bro.
I don't expect 100 from nobody because I'm never going to be able to ever give you 100. 100 is perfect.
Exactly.
That's perfect. I can give you 85 at the most. That's just me being an honest person.
She like, I cap out at 85.
No, I'm not going to get on here and be like, you got to give me 100%. I'm never 100%. It's too much stuff I have going on in my life.
all my VC.
Yeah, like, I have way too much going on. Like, you might could just get maybe 90, but I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you gotta come in here and give me 100. If I wake up and I'm at 63, yeah, like if you wake up and you like, look, we both at 80, that's all I'm gonna require. I don't want you to try to give
together.
Me
that's 160.
Yeah, listen.
Also, it's kind of harder. It's harder to provide as a single male now too. Like it was easier back in the day.
Oh my God.
Like they could work at a factory. You can come home with a loaf of bread and somehow support a kid, like 10 kids.
Damn, 10 kids. Over one loaf of bread. That's 12 slices.
Lunch meat,
12 slices. You stupid.
12 slices. Like, goddamn. It's hard now, shit.
Yeah,
you gotta come with the goat. You gotta come with the cow, the chicken.
Bro, I watched I was watching something. Bro,
you gotta cut that shit up yourself.
I was watching something that was like, it was crazy about how different our expenses have got compared to how much we make. Like, it's crazy. And as far as bills, too, like, you ever think about how many, are we paying all these streaming services? And what type of our regular bills? Utilities, like, car notes.
I'm still kind of getting spoiled, so, like, half the shit, I'm just like.
Netflix be scheming.
Yeah, we got
Tidal
Netflix and the Disney
Apple
Plus
Music,
for the kids.
Disney Plus. Oh,
man.
Disney Plus. So y'all be Disney Plus and the chill, bitches.
Uber Eats, don't Uber Eats. Don't Uber Eats twice. If you Uber Eats twice in a week,
watch a little Aladdin.
Wait, Bess, you got Disney Plus? Let me
really
get your
trying to
password.
watch Widow.
All right.
I'll build through tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we like that too. We got we got a setup with my family where like the different houses. Like my brother, he providing a couple of streaming services. My mom is, and we all traded passwords.
Listen,
I shouldn't.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. Like
they might be watching.
Everybody, you got. Yes,
Man, if y'all still got your college email, I use that for everything. I still be logging on.
I used my college email like till I couldn't use it no more. My Apple Music just stopped being $5.
What college y'all went to?
A year and a half ago.
I ain't about to say that on here, but I don't need everybody in there.
I use my college email for everything.
What college you go to?
I went to
ICBC.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Oh wow.
She said I went to Monco.
Yeah, me too.
So
my
Monco email still works to this day. That joint be like, please log in and you change your password. I be in that joint like, I still remember all
I mean, you still young.
I never had one.
Hey yo, don't. We all the same age on here. Don't do that.
I went to Monco. Shit, man. Listen, that was a long time ago.
College dropout, calling that.
I went to UConn.
You saying a long time ago? How old are you?
I'm 27.
I'm 27. You talking about that's a long time?
I went to UPenn.
UPenn College.
Get on my nerves, y'all.
We gonna get on that on another day.
Yes, sir.
But last thing, just because we was touching on that safe space for men. I think we need more of a safe space. I've been through situations where, just me personally, I'm gonna get that out the way. Going into a situation or situations, you run into women, you got your guard up already. But, the minute that you feel vulnerable enough to show that person some emotion, sometimes that shit backfire, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be that way, though, because women get to show emotion all the time. For the most part, some of y'all try to act hard, but, you know what I'm saying, for the most part.
Niggas is hard, too, now, bro.
I
wish I could tell this
though.
story. Well, I can't tell who it is, but it's somebody. But somebody close to me just got shot down from a dude that she was really into, and all she did was show a little bit of emotion. He's like, "Well, I can't be there for you."
That's how it is sometimes.
So, like, niggas
women
is really hard
too, bro.
Chicks do that to niggas so many times, so often. So how you expect it?
I feel like they unload too much too fast. That's just
me
seeing like
when you
women.
feel comfortable with a woman and you give her a little bit. How you supposed to? If we show a little bit of emotion, how you feel about that?
Yeah, like I just want to say, like the first time I cried to a woman face to face, it was when my grandma died. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. You know, not like a Cuba Gooding Jr. John, but I cried. You know what I'm saying?
Duh, that's not. Bro, your grandma died, bro. That's like the most acceptable reason to cry.
But I'm saying, though,
you like you picked something that was going to like.
Bro, I still didn't feel comfortable all the way because it's like, damn, you see me crying, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Thinking about that, your grandma.
I know, but still,
listen,
you know what I'm saying. My mom, I don't know the last time my mom seen me cry.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
My mom ain't seen me cry since I cut my nail.
I feel like it's already hard for men to be emotional and for men to show their sensitive side.
Right.
I feel like women and the world in general, we don't create a safe space for them to be emotional. So when they are emotional, the way we take it and how I guess y'all perceive it is bad because one, we already don't create that safe space for them to be emotional.
Hold on,
so we're not used to them.
Just to be sure, I always thought guys took being emotional from the women harder than women. Do women actually feel some way about emotional niggas?
There are women out here.
No. Well, I'm just.
You gotta speak for yourself.
Yeah.
I was say it's women out here who low key get turned off when some men show emotion.
Okay.
It's women out here who are selective.
Now, what we talking about? Just the act of crying, or maybe
emotion in general? Not
any type of
crying is a form.
I'm sad. I'm upset.
In general, there are women
Just
out
saying
here.
that you
emo shit. Yeah.
No, not emo shit like sensitivity.
That's what I'm saying. Like emotional,
shit,
like shit, not like anger or nothing like that.
Nah,
We're talking about
everything
specifically.
like
that's a part of emotion, though.
Yeah, it is. That's what I'm saying. So, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about like Mr. Cry ass. Now, let me stop.
Not like that, but you
we're
know.
talking
No, we just talking about
you
literally
don't-
in general.
You don't feel comfortable with this.
We ain't saying you gotta be a
I feel like
crybaby.
because
That's
we
no.
have not created a safe space for y'all to be that way.
Right.
Sometimes the way we take it and the way we react to it, it's just fucked up.
So,
Right.
a man
According
crying
to a
over
man's
a
perspective.
past relative, a beloved past relative, would have some women look like.
Well,
ugh.
me, no.
Like you telling me there's women out there like that?
Me, no.
I don't think
Yes,
that.
there's-
Whoa!
I wouldn't say
That's
that
a shocker
because
to
I
me.
literally
These
just
bitches
came across a
cold.
situation. I'm not not gonna say no names or get into it, where there was a situation where a man's relative died and he was in his feelings about it, and the woman had a problem with it.
Whoa!
Don't get me wrong. You know, some women aren't able to see what things look like when we're, you know, in the act of it.
Right.
So that's why I don't want to pass judgment on anybody.
Right, because she might have felt she may have came
to her senses later. I just want to touch on the fact that there are women out here who really get turned off when men show any type of emotion, no matter what it's about.
Okay.
You know what Drake said?
What? Oh yeah, Drake is the most popular thing in the world, the most emotional thing. I thought emotions always
Drake
got to women in a good way. I don't know. When we talk about these North Philly hard, are we talking about these bitches from the trenches?
Drake said, if I show emotion, does that mean that I'm a pussy? Does it?
I mean, to a lot of guys, I heard guys call him that for that, but the girls eat that shit up. I thought
that's because it's Drake. But
always eat that shit
I
up.
don't really mind it. Like
regular. Like,
yeah, so if a regular dude was acting like Drake, I guess he'll get no play, right?
No.
That's what
we
gotta speak for ourselves.
Like Drake or Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room might be the most sappiest, simping.
It's a song though, bro.
But I'm saying I'm about to bring it to a reality. If a nigga actually do that, like if a guy she drunk text you talks about F that nigga that she love so.
Now if you sing it to me, I'm not feeling it. But
like if he's somebody left
you want some shit, I want to hear it. Like
y'all not messing with that.
Nobody messing with that, man.
Don't sing me no shit.
Don't leave no voice message crying.
All right, once again, reality.
What
What if
and
he
be on
just
some
feels like, listen, I know you with that nigga, but like F that nigga, bro. Like,
am I really with the nigga, or you just talking shit? Because I still want to hear it, but like I'm not about to be like, oh, you a pussy, or you a bitch. I'm not about to say that.
Niggas know better, man.
Like
niggas know better than
niggas know better to do that shit, man.
Listen, it's all about your perspective on emotion.
Yeah, I don't really.
I don't know, like I'm trying to keep it real.
I thought Drake had the keys.
Drake got money. That nigga can sing.
That's what make it different.
That's what makes it different.
If it was me or you,
money.
They ain't having
so
that shit.
if a guy walked up to y'all and was like,
I
don't think so.
You don't gotta be worth. What'd he say? You don't gotta be worth it. You just gotta be worth it.
Nigga, what the punchlines?
I'm gonna need you to listen to the song. I don't think that's how it went. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to listen to it.
What do you say? You don't gotta be worth it.
Worthless.
You just gotta be worth it. Is that a hotline,
man?
Is that a hotline?
No, you already turned me off because you said it wrong. But,
you don't know the song?
No, I don't.
Like I'm saying, like
their way all the time.
Like, do the stuff in songs actually be working or not? Because it sounds like y'all saying none of that shit is. But I brought that line up to say that. Is all that shit really corny? Like, low key? Like,
it's nice to hear in a song, but like, not.
It sound good on the beat.
Who listening to it?
It
Y'all
sound good on the beat.
Like
not when a nigga coming to you with no melody, like, yeah, baby, is it worth it? Or, you know,
no, I'm saying
like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like,
see, I could remember because I tried to talk it out.
Bro, it got to be natural.
But if a nigga actually said that to a girl, is that going to be?
It's not.
It's not natural.
Like, if it wasn't a song,
that's not natural.
Want to know why she gonna find it corny? Because we not Drake.
We're not Drake.
I don't even like Drake. That shit not natural.
Drake is rich.
A rich nigga gotta say these things.
Bro,
that's what it is.
You gotta be real.
Let me tell y'all, men, let's not act like men who are rich don't have more leeway than men who are
that's
not.
A good. That's for sure. I ain't saying nothing.
That's for sure.
They the ones that get away with corny lines. Like it's so hard.
No, they get away with murder because they got money.
It's so hard to know what you're gonna say because almost everything you think is gonna say gonna be corny. But
I ain't saying I ain't
feel like
rhyming.
A rich nigga, like if you just walking up with like looking crazy.
Are you
with
talking about
you
bagging
can say
girls?
anything.
Are you talking about bagging girls at this
Rich
point?
niggas who are really
corny. They're corny as hell. But it's because they got everything, so they can be corny.
Oh wait,
Safari really corny as shit.
No, Omarion not corny. Him more.
No, we found one you fuck with.
That's
all that matters.
Corny though.
That's all that is.
Safari really corny.
We found one. We found
I
one
agree
that
on
matters.
this. Safari corny as hell.
Drake fan would said the same thing. No, Drake ain't corny. Like if you was a Drake fan, you would have said that.
No, I'm talking about. I'm saying Omarion not corny because of
Omarion.
his looks. Omarion and Orion.
But I'm saying, but the shit he spit probably corny too. Like if he tried to hit on you, probably come out with some corny ass.
He don't be on no Drake shit.
Do be busting out with them corny ass dance.
Exactly.
Yeah, dance moves, we cool off those.
He be drawing like
no,
that's
that, bro.
Yeah, but you know. Good conversation.
It's always gonna be biased, man.
It's always gonna be biased. I got some bias with me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everyone does, though.
Yeah, everybody. You should. some shit you just gonna always be biased towards.
Exactly.
That's very
And that's
true.
respectfully.
Respectful. Got
So,
respect it.
you know,
You guys see Space Jam too?
Did I?
I didn't see it.
That
I didn't.
shit was flames.
I'm fucking with you. Serious? Oh man, my
fuck
God,
with
son.
that.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
we taking this one. We taking this out.
Nigga almost stopped.
Oh, but no.
Yeah, that was just the end of the comment.
on the real though. You know, I thank y'all for coming up, man.
Yeah.
Some great conversation. I want to let y'all get the floor real quick before y'all leave. I want to shout yourselves out. You know, let everybody know what y'all got going on or whatever. Y'all can do that.
Ladies
I don't
first.
got nothing special, so y'all go first.
Listen, man. Young Twinzel. I got detailed business with my man Briz, man. Follow us on the gram at Twine's Mobile Detailing. Damn, I'm drunk.
Twine Mobile
Twine's
Detail.
Mobile Detail, my guy.
Detailing, and
You
follow
get them
me
things
on the
right.
gram at Young Twinzel, Young_Twinzel.
I gotta get in there.
Hey, yo.
For sure.
I'm CDR, owner of CDR Skincare and Cosmetics. We got a 50% off sale dropping real soon.
Talk to him.
So make sure
Let me
y'all
get
get
Let's
on
go.
there. And we got new products dropping. My
Yes, sir.
Instagram tag is CDR Skin.
Mm-hmm.
How many underscores?
Don't put her on the spot, though.
We're gonna put them on screen anyway.
Is CDR3_.
Okay.
But my
All right.
business Instagram is CDR Skin. Make sure y'all follow that. Turn on them post notifications.
Let's go.
for
Do that.
updates.
I'm about to follow you right now.
I would take
Yeah.
off my hat and show y'all the product, but my shit a little ashy today. Next
All
week.
my guys use my products.
No kizzy.
It's all
That's
good.
what's
You
up.
know what I'm saying? You sure nothing? Good?
I'm Beyond Average. I'm a travel blogger. I don't really have nothing special, but follow me on Instagram at Beyond
I'm
Average.
about to do
_.
that much. Follow on
What's up?
Instagram.
TikTok
Do
famous.
that much.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Y'all want to take a shot to take this all out, though? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might as well, man.
One shot, you know what I'm
Pour me a
saying?
little something.
This was a good episode, man. I love y'all niggas, man.
Hey, yo. No, that's how you be talking when you get drunk.
He drunk.
Yeah.
I love y'all niggas, man. Y'all
You know
always out to get a nigga talking,
That little
man.
crumb, look at that.
At least I'm a happy drunk nigga, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas want to rumble and smack people.
Right.
I be
All right,
happy
don't
nigga.
talk about business.
Oh man,
Don't talk about business.
shit like that.
Shit.
Crying.
Might as well kill the ball.
Big Stepper episode 8 in the books. Let's go.
Somebody get that. Oh, no? Okay.
I ain't reaching over there, boy. That's all y'all got.
Getting up in here.
Are y'all ready?
We out.
Ooh.